Look at this right here. Tell me what you think about it. So take your time out, like the video, subscribe, but check this out right here. I want you to take a look at this. And tell me what you think when you see it.
Pacquiao, Spence, Thurman. No, son algunos de los mejores pesos welter de mi generación. Peleador competitivo, con muy buenas peleas en su historia. Y como mi deseo es eso, pelear contra los mejores de mi generación.
Picture sound. Yes, my sound is fine. Don't screw around. Anyway, look what's going on with his arm. Y'all see this right here? That bicep, that left one? What's up with this? This is something that has to be talked about. So, if you don't know, we're what? 3 days away from the fight. It is Thursday, August the 19th, 2021. In just about 4 hours or so, we're going to have the press conference for the undercard that's going to feature Robert Guerrero, Víctor Ortiz. To me, that's the fight I'm looking forward to this weekend. Mark Magsayo versus Julio Ceja, and Carlos Castro versus Oscar Escaldón. So, you know, put it this way. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I am not hyped for this card. I mean, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Yeah, you know, I'm going to cover it and you know, do my videos and everything. But I'm just not excited. It just don't have like the feel of like a fight week, you know? It just doesn't have that feel. Now, Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas, I've always said that once the fight was announced and Spence got injured, that if we would have gotten Pacquiao versus Ugas, and let's say, for example, when Pacquiao decided who he was going to fight, and he said, okay, I'm going to fight Yordenis Ugas, I think a lot of people would have been like, all right, yo, I'm feeling this fight, but damn, I wish he would have fought Spence. But now that we know, and we were so, you know, into and seduced by Pacquiao versus Spence, it's like, you know, yeah, exactly right. It doesn't get the blood pumping. I'm just going through the motions. I'm just like, let me do my little fight week videos. I set up all my streams. This was already the plan for Pacquiao versus Spence to stream and do a video on the fight every day up until the fight. But in this case, like, bro, like, you know. So let me tell you what fights I'm looking forward to. Obviously, the main event, okay, I think it's going to be a good fight. But also, with this right here, which we're going to talk about a little bit more, look at my man arm. In fact, let me get you a better picture. By the way, follow me on Twitter at TStreetContra. I did do some tweaking to my sound the last 24 hours, so we're almost at that sweet spot because I'm going to be going into the podcast realm very soon. But let me just look at this picture right here, bro. Now tell me this shit don't look funny to you. What's going on? What's going on with this bicep? Now, if you don't know, Errol Spence withdrew less than 2 weeks before the fight because they detached retina. That right there is a very, very serious injury and have ended the careers of many fighters, mixed martial arts and boxing. Yordenis Ugas was supposed to fight Fabian Maidana. Fabian Maidana suffered a cut in sparring. He even showed a picture of the cut. So therefore, Yordenis Ugas was left without an opponent. Manny Pacquiao was left without an opponent. Yordenis Ugas was email championed the belt that Pacquiao was supposed to have, the WBA Super. That's a whole different issue right there. My personal belief is the WBA didn't want Manny Pacquiao fighting outside of the PBC stable with that super championship. Probably likely a Terrence Crawford or a Mikey Garcia on the zone. But hey, whatever the case is, now we have Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas. And this right here doesn't look good. This is promo. This was from a promo that PBC on Fox did, you know, about a week, 2 weeks ago. Week or so, depending. It could have been even this week. But this don't look good. Now, I understand, you know, the Filipino fans have been running a rampage on the channel the last week and a half. So they're going to be like, oh, black boy, excuses because you're black brother. I know how they get. Trust me, I got hundreds of comments of them. They're going to be like, we making excuses. But now I'm going to be paying attention to that left. You know, I can't wait to see him at the weigh-in tomorrow. So boom, we got some controversy. We got something to talk about. How about that? Yeah, that shit don't look good. Like, bro, like, are we wrong for talking about it? Like that, this shit don't look good. It don't look good. They got my man, they memeing him with Quagmire. They saying he was yanking it. Y'all think he was yanking it? Jacking it a little too aggressively? But now this fight is kind of like tainted now. It's just like, ah, shit, you know, damn. Yeah, the redness is what, like, it don't look good, bro. But if you don't understand or haven't heard about the rumors, what's been going on with PBC and Fox, that they may be, why's my chair so damn low? There we go. What's been going on with PBC and Fox, you know, about their deal being up this year. I don't think that PBC or Fox could have afforded to postpone. And frankly, you can't postpone a Manny Pacquiao fight because he has political obligations. Manny Pacquiao was only allowed to fight a certain time in a year. And one of those times is this time, like July, August. And I think he can fight in like after Christmas or some shit. And like January, you can't, you know, Manny Pacquiao doesn't have an open schedule where you can just postpone. You see what I'm saying? And we don't know how much money my man Yordenis Ugas then got in the upgrade for fighting Pacquiao. And now what if he's fighting injured? You know, or what if he's saying, you know what, it's cool, you know, this shit don't look good, bro. And we always hear of fighters, most notably recently, I guess, you know, recent memory, high profile, Deontay Wilder, fighters who go out there, I'm not talking about the Fury fights, fighters who go out there and fight with bicep injuries. But this one right here look fresh. This look fresh. Now, we not no doctors. You know how motherfuckers can be. They're going to come on the channel. Y'all don't know. Y'all ain't no doctors. Who y'all playing always be? Always, you know? But this is notable. Like, especially you see the difference between the arms. This is some notable news right here. That's something that's got to be addressed. What the hell is going on with that? It's creepy. But yeah, as far as the undercard is concerned, let me tell you the running order. It's going to be, I'm guessing the pay-per-view is going to open up. Okay, well, originally, the pay-per-view was going to open up with Mark Magsayo versus Julio Ceja. It was going to be Robert Guerrero versus Víctor Ortiz, Yordenis Ugas versus Fabian Maidana, and then Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. So now the pay-per-view is going to open up with Carlos Castro versus Oscar Escandón, Mark Magsayo versus Julio Ceja, Robert Guerrero versus Víctor Ortiz is a motherfucking chief support, some may say co-feature, to Manny Pacquiao versus Yordenis Ugas. Isn't that crazy? Both of those guys haven't fought in 2 years and like 2+ years or some shit like that. That press conference is later on today, by the way, 3 p.m. Eastern. That is going to be hilarious. I can't wait to see him, especially Víctor Ortiz. Maybe you're going to see some delusional shit. Who knows? And then 3:30 p.m. Eastern, or is it 3:30 Pacific? I don't know. I think it's down below in the description box. We're going to have this undercard, and I don't know who none of these people are. And that's my right. Frank Martin, undefeated 13-0. You know, and knowing me, I've probably seen these guys fight before, but my memory is shit, and I just watch these fights most of the time and don't be paying attention. Jose Valenzuela, undefeated 8-0. John Dado, undefeated 14-0. Steven Torres, 4-0. And Mikel Clemens making his debut. Ew. Now, we don't know if Ugas is injured or not, but this shit don't look good. Look at that arm, bro. Here, let's go watch it in motion. Let's go watch the PBC on Fox. Let's see if it's on their YouTube channel. It don't look good, bro. And also, people were asking about his eyebrows and where they went. Turns out, according to somebody that I trust on Twitter, apparently he has alopecia. Alopecia. So I'm guessing that's why no facial hair or no eyebrows. Crazy. Because I was wondering at the way I'm at the press conference and at the virtual call, like, why does he look so different? And I'm thinking, because he used to get his eyebrows shaped up and everything, so I thought he maybe made a mistake and was like, I'm gonna cut the motherfuckers off, start fresh. But turns out, it's an illness, so we can't, I'm not gonna joke around about that shit. Because Cubans and like Hispanics, let me tell you something. My barber's name is Junior. Like he one of the Dominicans, he wear like a floral V-neck t-shirt, but it'd be like tight, like flip-flops and like eyebrows. We have like the two parts in them. Like one of them. So I'm thinking like that's, that's their shit. I'm like half black, half Irish, and half El Chicano Mexican. So I got that Hispanic stuff in my blood. So I'm down with it. Let me see something here. I'm pulling up the PBC on Fox YouTube page. But yeah, man, not a good look, man. That arm look fucked up. Like, bro, where's it at? I can't find my, there we are. Boxing Network info, Network YouTube. Let's see what they got on their YouTube page. Let's see if we got some, let's go CSI, go look around. Where you at, Yordenis Ugas? You here? Here we are. Here's the full interview right here. Let's look at that arm, bro. Let's take a gander.
Mi nombre es Yordenis Ugás, campeón.
My bad. Let's go high definition. That's what we got this for. Boom. Let's get the deep look. Let's take a look.
Welterweight supercampeón WBA. Estoy peleando. Tengo la próxima semana. Pelear.
I don't know, dogs. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna let it play through and shut up. But I don't know, that arm looking suspect. Hell yeah, I'm El Chicano.
Mi nombre es Yordenis Ugás, campeón welterweight, supercampeón WBA. Estoy peleando, tengo la próxima semana pelear con Pacquiao. Es un peleador, un guerrero que viene a pelear siempre con todo, con el corazón. Y el sábado espero tener una gran lucha. Y mi equipo y yo estamos emocionados. Bueno, el martes me enteré de la pelea. La primera reacción fue mi pensamiento para Spence, que se recupere de él totalmente. Y una oportunidad de todos los peleadores sueñan con ella. Yo he trabajado fuerte y por eso estoy aquí en una pelea legítima. Y estoy muy contento y deseoso porque llegue el sábado y salir a dar todo lo que yo tengo. Pero aún así los respeto mucho. Una leyenda que lucha, que sirve a su país. Yo de una forma u otra también sirvo a mi país y soy un activista luchando por los derechos de mi país. No tomo esta pelea por dinero. Estoy luchando por mi legado.
I don't know. Either way, it don't look good, man. Why y'all keep talking about this motherfucker putting silicone in this on? He ain't putting no silicone in this on. You need to grow up. Shit. I don't know, man. But see, look, I knew it. Here come the excuses. I knew it. But you know what? I'm thinking, though, after the fight, because I already think you're going to lose. But for some reason, I don't feel confident in that. But me, my predictions could be fucked up, so I'm not trying to jinx nobody. So let me just shut up when it comes to that. But I'm thinking that, when he lose or if he lose, he's going to be like, well, I had an injury before the fight. It was bad camp. You know how they can be. But that right there, I don't know, man, not looking good. You feel it's staged for Pacquiao to win. I don't know, man. I'm not going to go ahead and say that. But one thing for sure is, in fact, let me check right now and see when that undercard is. Undercard press conference is. I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be streaming that. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. But I do feel that, well, then again, we never know when Errol Spence is coming back. By the way, tomorrow, Sean Porter, Terrence Crawford supposed to come to a deal. If they don't have a deal, then a purse bid's going to be ordered. When is the purse bid? I'm guessing going to be like next week or in a couple weeks, something like that. Or, you know, is it going to get delayed? Are we going to get news tomorrow saying that the WBO is going to allow Crawford and Porter another week or some old bullshit like that? I don't think it's going to happen. Especially with the Errol Spence injury, we don't know how long he's going to be out. But my gut is saying at least a year. And I think that, you know, at least a year. Look, Abner Maris still ain't come back. And he's still trying to come back. So the WBC and the IBF, they're looking at this situation because Errol Spence brings in a lot of money for them. And PBC brings in a lot of money for them. So I'm guessing it's going to be an interim situation for the IBF and the WBC. And I'm thinking that Sean Porter is going to opt, or PBC Heyman is going to be like, look, why fight Crawford when you can, you know, Bob Arum already said he don't want to pay, you know, you the money or whatever. Then why not just fight Danny Garcia? It'll probably fuck around, or Keith Thurman for that WBC interim. And then that'll guarantee you a shot at Errol Spence when he comes back. The IBF, that's a little sewn up. I don't think they're going to go after the IBF eliminator. Or what if PBC pulls a power move and say, you know what, fuck it, we're going to purse bid. We're going to bring Terrence Crawford over to PBC because Bob Arum already said he's not going to pay a lot of money for this fight. So that's also an option too. You know, if they win the purse bid. And we already seen how, you know, Bob Arum and Top Rank was willing to let Tio go to another network. There's like, look, this is what we bidding. You know, if somebody else bid, good luck, as long as he give us our cut. You see what I'm saying? Hell no, there's no real bricks. There's real bricks in back of that. But long story short, I don't want to talk about that. And it's none of your damn business. Ask me about my bricks. But yeah, man, you know, this card is just not really, it's not calling me, you know? It's just not calling me. I mean, and it's some degenerate shit. And I don't think it's just me, but I'm really looking forward to Robert Guerrero versus Víctor Ortiz. Let's go look at this real quick. And I can't wait for my stream later on to play Víctor Ortiz's music video. He's got a music video. I can't wait to play it. 32-6-3 with 25 KOs. He's on like a boardwalk and shit eating ice cream. Now, I covered this fucking fight. I covered all of these fights. My man fought, my God, that's like 2.5 years ago, bro. My man fought in February of 2018 against Devin Alexander to a majority draw. Surprised he didn't quit. Robert Guerrero been fighting in dark matches, untelevised events, trying to get back on the main card, and boom, he's getting right back. You know what? I think these motherfuckers make Al Heyman and PBC some money. That's what I think it is. Like, listen, you motherfuckers is getting old now. It's time for you to cash out. Give me my money like he did with Chris Arreola and Andy Ruiz. Chris Arreola must have owed him some money too. So 36-6-1 with 20 KOs. He ain't fought since September of 2019. It's 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we lost. 2020 was fucked, so a lot of people forget that it's like 2021. Bro, I love this fight. I cannot wait. I'm gonna cover this shit. I might even live stream during the fight. But what in the world made him think like, yo, him and TB, Tom Brown of TGB Promotions, what in the world made him and Al Heyman meet up, and probably Sam Watson, and be like, yo, let's call up fucking Víctor Ortiz and put him against Robert fucking Guerrero? Like, what made them do that? What made them say like, yo, that's the shit that I'm telling you, it's going to set it off because it worked. It set it off with me. I'm hyped. I'm like, that's the fight. Look at the smile on my face. Look, I'm in glee. I can't wait to see this motherfucking fight. And let them have put this shit on fight.tv or some old off-brand streaming app. And they said like, give us $20, $19.99 for the main event. Robert Guerrero, Víctor Ortiz in Dubai. I would have paid for it so super quick. I would have paid for it so super quick. No, you ain't get catfished, bro. Look at this motherfucker arm. That shit ain't looking good. We just already talked about it. Is that like some type of bot? Listen, it don't look good. So we're going to watch during the fight and see if he's going to be throwing his left hand. Also, I want to see how that motherfucker look at the weigh-in tomorrow. That's what I'm looking forward to. It don't look good. It don't look good. Here, let's watch it in motion again. By the way, they even selling the fight on YouTube. Here, I'm going to put the link in there. You better buy the fight, you lowdowns here. You can't say you don't got the link. Now, buy the fight. It's right there in the chat. That's the Pacquiao versus Ugas is $74.99. Look, buy the fight. Buy your ticket. All you got to do is click it. Look, I'm going to put this link in there too. You're lucky they won't let me link me this link. You better buy it. I bet you're going to have your weed money. Yup, I'm going to give you the speech. I bet you're going to have your weed money. Probably take your missus to Bennigan's, huh? After you already went out the night before. Nah, buy the fight. I bet you're going to get your what's the kids wearing these days? Your Yeezys, huh? But you're going to have that. Or your Tecate. You and your homies can put together the money, buy the fight. So you can't say I didn't tell you. I'm doing my part, PBC. I'm doing my part. Stop copywriting me, man. But yeah, where's that clip at? Where's that clip? Where's that Yordenis Ugas clip? Oh, wrong channel. Damn, my bad. We got to go to the PBC on Fox channel. You're a lowdown. Yeah, casino. Yeah, you're a lowdown. That's what you are. You ain't never been no good. I heard about you. They talk about you in the back. But seriously though, look at my man Orm now. Look at my man Orm. Ain't no damn bee sting. That shit look fucked up. No disrespect. That arm look fucked up, bro. Like, and it looked like it hurt. Like, and he trying like to like not make it seem like it hurt. That shit look like it hurt.
Mi nombre es Yordenis Ugás, campeón welterweight, supercampeón WBA. Estoy peleando, tengo la próxima semana pelear con Pacquiao. Es un peleador, un guerrero que viene a pelear siempre con todo, con el corazón. Y el sábado quiero tener una gran lucha. Y mi equipo y yo estamos emocionados. Bueno, el martes me enteré de la pelea.
Look at that redness though, bro. I'm sorry. The more I'm seeing it, the more I'm like, what is going on? The people deserve answers. So I hope somebody at the weigh-in tomorrow asking like, so what's up, bro? What's going on with the arm? But you know, they probably going to just leave because they be real irritable after weigh-ins and want to go eat. But that arm don't look healthy. That arm don't look healthy. No, but seriously, it looks like, you know, it could be a tear, maybe some type of, you know, I don't know. I don't want to play doctor, but one thing for sure is it looked like it hurts when you move it. And he just trying to play that shit off. So I'm thinking like, don't be surprised if he lose or if you're watching in the fight, you know, and you got to think, right? Manny Pacquiao and his team probably already know this already. They probably already know this already. So like just punch him in the arm, Manny. Like, so I'm going to be really paying attention to that left hand. Of that left arm of
Mi
Ugas.
pensamiento para Spence, que se recupere de él totalmente. Y una oportunidad de todos los peleadores sueñan con ella. Yo he trabajado fuerte y por eso estoy aquí en una pelea legítima. Y estoy muy contento y deseoso porque llegue el sábado y salir a dar todo lo que yo tengo. Pero aún así los respeto mucho. Una leyenda que lucha, que sirve a su país. Yo de una forma u otra también sirvo a mi país y soy un activista luchando por los derechos de mi país.
Y'all gonna stop with this blood
No
fight
tomo esta
shit.
pelea por dinero. Estoy luchando por mi legado. Estoy luchando por mi entrenador y yo. Estamos buscando la historia del boxeo. Estamos haciendo historia para el boxeo cubano.
But also, as we talked about, you know, I mean, what if you're not injured? What if it is a bee sting? Huh? What if Jeff Horn swooped in, got him, stung him real quick? Like, nah, you ain't gonna get Pacquiao. You know? I mean, somebody said some dumb shit in the chat that he got punched in the... Yo, y'all just making up shit now. They're just making up stuff. But, what if Pacquiao, after a 25-month layoff, what if at his age of 42, going on 43 in December, what if he, what if Manny Pacquiao looks old in there? Yes, I am very close to doing gaming streams. Like, I'm talking like a couple of days away. Yordenis Ugas didn't look good in his PBC on FS1 fight. That was FS1, right? I'm pretty sure it was FS1 against Abel Ramos. Me personally, I think he's going to get beat up. But you can never count out Father Time, man. Father Time may come in and get Manny Pacquiao like, yo, you've been doing too much. Like, you the man and everything, but you keep trying to come back and rate top contenders. And something else interesting was brought up at the press conference yesterday, where Kate Abdo asked Sean Porter, where does he rank Yordenis Ugas? Is he top 5? Now, looking at the welterweights, I think it's safe to say that Yordenis Ugas is probably number 5, right? Let me pull up the rankings real quick. Errol Spence. I'm going to rate Terrence Crawford over Manny Pacquiao. So Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, Sean Porter, Yordenis Ugas. But then where do you put Danny Garcia? And here, let's go look at it. Now, listen, I'm not talking about Boots Enos and Virgil Ortiz because they ain't been champion, ain't done shit yet. I'm sorry, not yet. There's no disrespect to the fighters, but not yet. They haven't done anything to be recognized as, top 5. Oh, and look, the Ring Magazine has saying, yeah, this is how I look at it. Pretty much. So you can still look at a 42-year-old Manny Pacquiao fight in the top 5 welterweight, bro. That's still amazing. I think Virgil Ortiz is better than Ugas, but I'm talking about when we come to ranking these fighters, bro, and accomplishments and what they've done so far, bro. I'm sorry. I can't put him there. And also, he has, a championship. Like, guys like Boots Enos and Virgil Ortiz and guys like Conor Ben, they're not in that conversation, like, right now with me. I'm sorry. They're established. That's a good way to put it. Now, that's not saying that Virgil Ortiz and these guys are not good, because I noticed Virgil Ortiz got a lot of fans right now that are, like, really emotionally involved. I'm going to say that to say the least. Like, they are emotionally involved, and it's like, all right, bro, I feel you, but, like, chill. Like, all right, he good. I didn't say all of that. Like, chill. Like, bro, harassing me and shit. Like, you don't know shit about, all that shit, cussing me out in my comments. Like, I'm tired of it. I've been being abused for damn near a decade now. A decade. For far too long, when it's about time I stand up for myself. Shit. Herody isn't in Camp Ugas? I believe he is. Believe he is. Oh, I'm not starting that. Oh, here you guys go. So this is what we're going to go do. I am going to be here in a few hours for the Undercard press conference. We're going to be streaming Robert Guerrero, Víctor Ortiz, Mark Magsayo versus Julio Ceja, Carlos Castro versus Lord knows, Oscar Escondón. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be here for the weigh-in. Saturday, we're going to be doing a fight day stream. We're going to be covering the fights and then doing the post-fight press conference. And then we're going to move on to Jake Paul, another pay-per-view next week. Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. And I'm picking Woodley to do the job. So I'm getting up out of here. Please take your time out. Like the video. Damn, you motherfuckers really ain't like the video. That's messed up. I'm T3 Controversy with FightV360.com. Please